No water.
I ain't
No
got no water
tea?
with me.
Yeah. What? That's
Yeah.
different. That's different.
Yeah, no. I'm dry mouthing it.
Yeah, we're just gonna start this shit live.
The only time I caught the Holy Ghost was when I was in church drinking.
Like they're two dumb dudes. Welcome to the latest episode of Sarat and Chris's Movie Therapy Podcast.
So here's the thing, Chris. I don't know
What?
if you
What?
I don't know if you sitting too far back or if it's just your hairline, but you know
Nah, I got the braids going in. You probably can't
Nah,
see.
you look like a Wong Fei Hung, bro.
Who the fuck is Wong Fei Hung?
You ever seen them hold on. Hold on, what the fuck? Okay. You ever seen them Chinese kung fu movies where the dude got the braid, but the hair is cut all the way
His hair's
back?
cut.
That's you, right?
I'm tapping into my Asian side right now.
Bro, that's like when they unmask Kane.
Oh, he had the nasty shag going on though.
Bro, that shit is maybe because I haven't every time like lately I've seen you always had a hat on. So
Yeah, that too.
it's either that or you got the blowout. So
Yeah, so yeah, fair word. I wore my bib today.
bro, when the camera first came on and I saw, I was just like, what the fuck is going on, bro? Like something's running away.
Oh man, I got the Riley braids. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, I mean that's fitting. That's fitting for you because you know of the two of us, one of us is crazy. Sure as hell ain't me.
Use a bead.
Well, with that being said, welcome to the latest episode of Sarat and Chris's Movie Therapy Podcast. It's your boy Sarat, aka Makazi.
And your boy Chris Brown, aka Red Ford Delta. How's everybody doing out there?
Well, you know, if you're watching this and you're noticing Chris's attire, you will notice the specific color of his bandana or his handkerchief, or in his case, that's his snot rag.
Listen, my bib. You know, when you eat and if it turns red, then you won't know the difference.
No, the only you got you need a lobster on yours, plastic. But no, because I'm bringing that up because you know that's part of the title for this movie we watched this week, and I got questions for you
Okay.
after watching this movie. But since you picked it out, you know, why don't you tell the people what movie we watched this week?
And ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, this is the Road Dog Jesse J's.
One day you actually get that.
I'm never going to get it. I got it like one time. I never remember everything. Yeah. Oh, man. A movie we picked was on Prime called River Runs Red.
Yes. River Runs Red. More should be River Runs right into the trash.
You know what? I'm so tired of fucking movies, man.
Well, I feel like these are the type of movies you've been on an action movie kick lately. Every time I talk to you, you've been watching some kind of random action movie.
Well, see, because I'm probably biased for this or guilty or whatever. When you see a movie with I'm not gonna say a star lineup, but A-list actors, you imagine it to be good.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
like, are you motherfuckers that broke?
No, but here's the thing. Okay, there's a difference, right? If you see A-list, if you're saying A-list actors, I'm thinking, you know, you get a Ben Affleck, a fucking Edward Norton. If I see that, I expect it to be good. This is Taye Diggs and George Lopez.
Come on,
I wouldn't
now.
consider them in the movie space.
Okay.
So this ain't 99 no more. How Stella Got Her Groove Back was. Bro.
I mean, I don't know.
I feel like you seen Malibu's Most Wanted, right?
Yeah, of course.
I feel like this is the movie that Taye Diggs' character in Malibu's Most Wanted would be like auditioning for.
I was upset about the movie. I'm not gonna lie, I was.
I couldn't stop watching, but it wasn't because it was great.
I mean, there's so much shit I want to talk about the movie, but at the same time I don't.
No. Because listen, when you told me about this movie, someone just drive by your house,
Yeah, truck. You heard that?
truck or a plane, something.
Big ass fucking logger.
Okay, yeah. But when you told me about this movie, you said I started watching this movie, but I haven't finished yet. But it's interesting. In my head, I was like, okay, when Chris says interesting, I'm thinking introspective. I'm thinking, it's gonna make me think a little. Nah, bro. The only thing it made me think was, what were these dudes thinking? Listen,
That's what I said. Are these guys? Are they that broke? Like shit. What's going on here?
no, go ahead.
Nah, just like I hate movies nowadays because there's so many platforms for movies. Hulu, fucking Prime, Netflix.
Mhm.
You know, say movies don't hit you the way they used to. Like if we hit the big screen, you know it was worth seeing.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
It's like you got all these actors that or actresses that just do a Netflix original or something and just say, "Yo, why'd you do this?"
Well, I mean, but back in the day, you go to Blockbuster, you had the straight to DVDs, you had the straight to VHS, right? That the middle of Blockbuster was full of movies you ain't never heard before. Fucking Leprechaun in Space.
You and this space shit, man. I
No,
actually
but I'm
watched the podcast the other day, and you and the homeboys.
Yeah,
Was the
Struggle
Urban
Nation?
Struggle? Yeah, Struggle Nation. There you go. When I say Urban Struggle,
I want to get all of us. I think me, you, and them.
that actually would be funny.
Yeah, I gotta get that together. But I mean, the middle of the movie store used to be filled with movies you ain't never heard about. You ever seen Kickboxer 2 through 5? Exactly.
I barely knew it was number 2.
Yeah. So here's the thing: Kickboxer had Jean-Claude Van Damme, but Kickboxer 2 through 5 had. You ever seen that TV show Step by Step?
Yeah,
Cody, the dumb one, the dumb.
the friend.
No, he's like the nephew that lived in the garage. He's the older one.
Okay, I'm getting mixed up with something else.
Cody
Maybe it's Boy Meets World.
Yeah, that's like Sean and Cody and stuff like that.
Okay, so there was a Cody in that. Okay.
Yeah, no, but Cody in Step by Step, I can hear a lot of the background. Just a heads up.
Okay. Okay. How about now?
Lucy looking for her Captain Crunch or something.
Oh, what's going on, man?
No, but he used to be the nephew that lived in the garage, but he played Kurt Sloan's brother in 2 through 5 and shit like that. So yeah, it's full of movies like that, and I feel like this movie belongs right in the action section, right along with them.
That's part of the movie to me. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it was actually cool to see George Lopez play a gangster.
Yeah,
because I think he played it pretty well.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. Even though he's a comedian, but everything else, I mean, how you have an Asian wife?
I told you I took notes, right? I told you I took notes. Hold on.
Look,
I told you one of the notes was accent.
Like, hold on, wait a minute. She's on the police force, ain't she? Was that her job?
Yes.
How long she been in the United States? Because her speech was really, really broken.
Bruh. They met when they was in high school. She got pregnant when they was in high school.
Yeah.
And listen, my mom's hard to understand, but I can understand her more than this lady. Bro. I was like, there's no way in hell y'all motherfuckers in love. Get out of here. Get out of here.
There was so many parts of the movie I was just like, why did they do this? When he said, I'm gonna love my wife and I got some gourmet Chinese food. She could have cooked that shit. Probably better. He could have made some fried chicken and it could have been cool.
Bro. Okay, here's one thing. Okay, here's one thing that if you're listening to the dialogue in the movie,
yeah,
I don't know if you caught this. But okay, so in the beginning of the movie, Tay Diggs I think he's dropping his son off at school, doing something. And then the mom comes, I think she's dressed in like nurse scrubs or some shit like that. And they come over, and then after it cuts from there, he's going off to law school. Right? So clearly he's like, not in law yet, not a lawyer, not whatever.
Yeah.
And then, after you meet them when they're older and you got a son who's probably like what, late teens, early 20s?
I thought it was like early 2021.
Yeah. But later on in the movie, the guy talks to you, goes, you've been a judge for the last decade. Like how many years, like the distance from where the kid was when he was still in law school to then?
Yeah.
You've been a judge for 10 years. How long was you a lawyer for? Like 6 months? Like, what's going on?
Well, he said he was in a small county and he's the only black judge, so he probably got moved up the ranks, even though the mayor was black.
Listen, if he's the only judge, I get it. If he's the only black judge, that means there's other judges over there.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know.
All right, before we get into this movie, bro, what you drinking? I know it's
I'm not drinking anything today.
no water.
I ain't
No
got no water
tea?
with me.
What? That's
Yeah.
different. That's different.
Yeah, no. I'm dry mouthing it.
Oh shit! I never heard that in my life.
I was taking the steel vibe. You know what I'm saying?
You ever dry mouthed it?
Yeah, for real.
I'm gonna start using that. They're like, "What the hell is that?" I'm like, "Oh, that's when you don't have any water."
You got nothing. Just nothing but your spit.
All right, so what I got today is I found it at Publix, and I've never seen it before,
Mhm.
and I think it might have actually been there by accident because it was the only 6-pack left, or the
Okay.
only 6-pack there amongst all these bunch of like Coke Zeros and shit like that. So I got me a Sprite cherry lime.
Okay.
Sprite chill cherry lime. I don't know what this is. I literally saw it. I was like, man, did they send this to the Publix by accident? Because this was the only pack of them. I didn't see
I've
it
seen-
set up anywhere.
I want to say I've seen a Sprite chill before in the bottle, but not the can. I don't think I've ever seen a cherry lime though.
What is the Sprite chill? Is it
I
already
don't know.
cold? It says lemon lime and cherry lime flavored soda with other natural flavors. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. So
Okay.
I'm gonna try this out.
You got no
I don't-
ice?
Nah, I just pulled it out of the fridge, bro.
That doesn't mean it's cold enough.
Oh no, it's cold. I don't really drink like full sugar sodas no more, so it's gonna be
Shit.
it's
I
gonna
don't
be
really drink soda.
yeah, right. I don't know. No. The only thing black you drink is just spit.
I had a black coffee yesterday.
You liar.
It was iced. It was no,
You drinking black coffee now?
I always drink black coffee.
Ah, get out of here. No, you
Just
black
not on the-
drinking coffee.
just-
You never drink
just
black
not-
coffee.
Just on a regular basis. Not like you.
Nah, the only black coffee you drink if it's like a black owned restaurant. It's not. That's it.
But let people know about coffee.
I fuck with one of the guys at work all the time. Every
This
time
is for
he walks by-
Jadakiss. The Jenny's at the coffee shop.
I think so. One of the black guys at work, he's always walking around with a coffee cup. And every time I walk around with the coffee cup, I'm like, hey, man, what is that? Swanson's?
Look, you might have a coffee cup. I bet you ain't coffee in there. I'll tell you that right now.
Oh, yeah, he's going to be like your protein shake?
Definitely. It's a decoy.
All right, so Sprite Chill Cherry Lime.
Do you even taste the shit?
Yeah, I don't like cherry. I just don't like cherry soda in general. I don't taste any lime.
Cherry Coke is good.
Yeah, but I don't care for it. You know, like as a soda, I'll eat cherries on a Sunday, all that shit. But and I'll eat cherries off other places.
That's why you gotta have a bib. You know what I'm saying?
And a toothpick.
Oh man.
No,
Yeah.
I mean, it tastes like a lighter, like cherry Coke. So I imagine it's just a cherry flavored. It's a cherry flavored Sprite, obviously, but yeah, it don't really. There's a little. Not my favorite.
Okay.
Yeah.
Will it help you speak better?
I don't know.
Like you say, you should pass it to
Wet my whistle?
pass it to your relative does in the movie.
I don't think anything helping that out, bruh. Like, whoa. Okay, the dude
Today is the first day of the rest of your life.
who hired her? I
I
saw her. She was on the list of like executive producers. So I was like,
Oh, she was?
well, so I feel like a lot of the main actors
Mhm.
also signed on as producers, probably as a way to help get this movie made.
Gotcha.
But like, did they hire her because she's gonna, open it up to a Chinese market? Because they sure as hell didn't hire her because of her skills as an actress.
I mean, she was thick.
Man. Yeah.
Mhm.
Listen, your
I'm just saying.
selection, your spectrum is pretty vast. So when you
But
say
look, come on now. When Tay Diggs picked her up off the chair, I was like, oh, she got some legs.
I'm stomping out all that rice grain. Uh, no, but I mean, like,
She was thinking to smack the shit out of the white dude.
but that shows off that her martial arts skills is off because that motherfucker clearly didn't connect.
I ain't want to say nothing, but I was like, that camera angle was so wrong. You can tell for a fact that she didn't hit him. Like, for a fact they don't hit people in real life, but
Yeah.
for a fact she did not connect.
Yeah, it was like, oh, man, listen. Like I said, when they hired her, was it to expand the audience? Because it wasn't because she knocked it out the park with her audition.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Unless she was,
not once did Tay Diggs even speak a lick of Chinese to show that maybe he picked up a little bit for her.
yeah, true.
All he did was just answer her in English, which like
what? You're right. You know what? You're right because she was cussing him out in English and Chinese in the same sentence.
Yep, and he just answered in English.
Yeah.
Remember, you ever seen The One with Jet Li?
Yeah.
All right, so this scene, in the movie, he's married to like Carla Gugino, the girl from fucking, what's that one that you like, with the dancing girls?
The dancing girls.
Yeah, the dancing girls in the school outfits. Not Suicide Squad, fucking
What?
Zack Snyder movie.
Dancing girls in school outfits?
Yeah, no, school outfits. They was in the like
What, Pitch Perfect?
no, that ain't Zack Snyder.
And I know, like, I don't know what you're talking about.
What's the one with the girl baby doll is one of them, and God damn, everybody hates the movie, but I love it. God damn.
Oh gosh. Where they're supposed to be like strippers, or so to speak, but their
Yeah.
fantasy world is like,
Yeah, like a war.
oh gosh, what's it called? That's a dope ass movie.
Yeah, I love that movie.
Yeah.
What the fuck is it?
Dang it.
Anyway, okay, we'll get back to that.
Yeah.
But yeah, Carla Gugino, she's there. She was in like I think she was in Spy Kids or some shit like that. But in that movie, she actually at least speaks a little Chinese to Jet Li. You can see that, like, they at least each picked up each other's language. So when you get that Jet Li not talking completely good English,
Yeah.
it still makes a little more sense.
Yeah.
Because how the hell are you gonna be in love with someone who can't speak their language? Come on.
No. Yeah.
All right. So the story,
Even the son didn't even look mixed.
bro.
They could have picked Joy Coy's kid or something.
Bro, well, exactly. Exactly. It is 2024. There's a lot of half Asian, half black kids.
Yeah, for real.
Because brothers love Asian women for some reason.
There's a lot of Blasians around there.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying.
I don't know. You look Blasian, but
We're just tired.
Exactly. It's still early morning for him. It's noon.
Oh man.
But no, like, okay, so the story of this movie, why don't you tell people what the story is? I'm gonna sip on this cherry.
Oh gosh.
See if you remember.
I remember it. I'm just like, I think if I say the whole story, then the podcast is over with.
No, I'm just what was what's the plot? Like what's the plot of the movie?
Oh, the plot is basically the cops kill Tay Diggs' son because he pulled them over because he said that he flipped them off.
Yeah, which I could see from the camera angle because he gave him the peace sign, but from the camera angle, his hand was like this, so it kind of could look like he was giving them the finger.
Okay, see, I missed all that.
Yeah.
Either way, they pull him over, and he's going to reach for his wallet, and they yell gun and light the car up.
Yep.
no guns, so they got to cover it up and make it, look legit. You know what I'm saying?
The most ill-conceived crime scene I've ever seen.
Yeah. But God, see, we're gonna bounce around. Ladies and gentlemen, forgive us.
Let me ask you a question about this crime scene, all right?
Because okay, you probably asked what I'm thinking, but go for it.
Okay, so they shot the kid, so they
Yep.
try to set it up. So they wipe a gun down, put it close. But why they handcuff him?
You know what?
He got shot up in the car.
Good question. With that, here's my other question. If these are the same cops that shot George Lopez's son,
Mhm.
that didn't make sense to me. I mean, one did seem like a prick,
Yeah,
but at the same time, he didn't shoot to his partner yelled gun.
yeah.
He might have put him over being a prick, but I
Mhm.
don't think shooting him was on his mind.
No.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
how do you tie one murder case to this one?
Mhm.
And at the same time, it doesn't make the cops look like they're straight douchebags.
Yeah, it makes them look like that maybe scared, a little more scared than they need to be,
Yeah,
or they should be, but they don't look like assholes.
yeah.
Where was this movie set? Second, was it L.A.?
I don't know. I thought so. We were fucking like South Dakota.
I thought it might be like somewhere like maybe Houston, because like why was the one cop that they tried to make racist dressed like a cowboy?
Yeah, I thought. Okay, I was trying to figure that out too. I was like,
He had like a bubble vest that looked like looked like a Texas. I was just like, why is this one guy dressed like a cowboy? But then they had another guy that had like kind of the cowboy outfit. So I thought maybe like San Antonio or Houston or some shit.
Oh, it had to be somewhere where there's cowboys and a black mayor is allowed in the city.
Mhm.
Um, what else?
I think the black mayor was, as the actor, was trying to add a little more spice to his words.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I feel like okay. I feel like the movie could have been like so much better. Maybe written a little differently, but the same storyline. You know what I'm saying? If that makes
so
sense.
so when I was watching it, I very clearly could see that I was pretty sure it was written and directed by the same person.
Hmm.
Because I don't think a director gets that script and doesn't change it unless they wrote it themselves.
Gotcha.
It's too many holes, too much shit that would happen where I'm like, I feel like if someone was just in charge of just shooting the movie and didn't
Mhm.
actually like, when you write something, sometimes you feel like a connection to it, or you feel like it's your own. So you're kind of what is it called? You're kind of like in love with it, so you kind of protect it. You don't want to
Mhm.
change shit because I wrote this. So I
Mhm.
want to go like the way I wrote it. Whereas if you just hired a director to write it, he might look at it like, hey, this don't make sense. This don't make sense, kind of thing.
I feel like when they cast for the wife, I feel like Tay Diggs walked outside. I was like, "Hey, you, come here for a minute.
He just stuck his
I
head
need
out. Oh, woman, come here. Well, and
I
it's
need my penis
interesting.
up for 3:30."
Well, here's what's interesting is you got the Chinese lady playing his wife, who couldn't talk great English, wasn't a great actress. Maybe she's a better actress in Chinese. I don't know.
Okay, I
In
feel like I've
English,
seen it before. I'm not gonna lie. I just don't know from
that's
what
first
another
of all, it's
movie.
very racist. It's very racist. I could say the
Oh,
same about Tay Diggs, but
get the fuck out of here! Oh, you have seen Tay Diggs before.
no. The reason why I'm bringing that up is because you had the girl who played the white guy's wife, who like she's in it
Mm.
for like a cup of water.
She look country as hell.
You know who that is, right?
Uh-uh.
So she looks country, but that's the girl from Step Up too.
It is.
The main girl, Brianna. I don't know how to pronounce her last name. Evigan,
Okay.
the main girl. So she can play hood. She can play from the streets.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She
I
was
was
dressed like Laura Ingalls Wilder.
like Sarah Platinum Tall. She was like trying to take his shirt off. That was like the most uncomfortable. Like I'm gonna try to sleep with my husband scene because he just
Yeah.
drinking the beer. No, but I'm like, why didn't she play the wife?
Mm.
'Cause that's what I was thinking. I saw that. I'm like, oh, she's actually, got some name value and stuff like that. She was in Step Up 2. She was in that Britney Spears movie. She was in
Mhm.
like Promenade. She's like, if you see her in a movie, like people will be like, oh yeah, I've seen her before.
Mm.
So I felt like I felt like she would have been made more sense being the wife. Considering the kid did kind of look mixed, a little mixed.
Okay.
You know,
Like,
yeah.
I really don't want to talk shit about the movie, but I can't help it. There's
You
like
got,
so many different pieces that just didn't make no sense to me. Like the four, I guess, undercover cops, whatever.
hmm
They end up doing the whole chase down with Tay Diggs and George Lopez. Who the
yeah.
fuck were they? Where they come from? Were they just did they just have the radio on in the car or heard on the police scanner or something?
Right.
It's like we're
Here's
gonna
the
be
thing.
dog the body hunting her right now.
There was like they were like the two suspects escaped in a souped up black car. Then you see the car. That's just a 95 Honda Civic. It's a normal Honda Civic, not even those Fast and Furious ones. I was like,
Oh
what?
man,
What souped up car did y'all see? I'd have been like, that's the wrong fucking people.
man.
Uh,
And
okay,
then
but
George Lopez he had to wear the mask
mhm.
because he had his ass whooped. That wasn't him acting. He can't take
uh,
those hits.
uh, whoever came up with that plan to go in there, was terrible.
Yeah,
How y'all both go in there and get your ass whooped by one
yeah,
person?
for real. Just to
I
make
like
this quick.
I like Tay Diggs. You didn't hear your man getting fucked up and then run in there. Like, what the- oh shit.
Oh man,
Okay, so when in the beginning they're trying to establish the relationship between Tay Diggs and his son.
yeah.
Did you buy that? Did you buy that relationship?
Um,
Fucking the playing fucking arm wrestling and shit.
arm wrestling, whatever.
Yeah.
Um, the arm wrestling part, no, because I mean, I don't care who you are. Like a dad ain't gonna let his son win. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? You're always gonna show your strength.
Yeah.
It's like the older brother. Like you're always gonna be the older brother. You're always gonna win the fight.
Yeah.
Even if the younger siblings are backing up off you, it's like you're supposed to win.
Yeah.
So that part, I was just like, okay, yeah, that's cheesy. But when it came down to like him taking the car and that relationship of like father son, but like being friends,
Yeah.
that part was sold, in my opinion.
But I felt like when they were in the kitchen and they were talking, it sounded like it didn't sound like a father-son relationship. It sounded like a two friends relationship.
Mhm.
Which if I'm trying to you're trying to sell me that this is his son now, like I feel like you got to do something a little more, you know. I don't know. It just didn't feel like there was a connection there.
Yeah.
Side note, they said, "Oh, this is my son who don't live here no more."
Yeah.
Right? Why was his car parked in the garage?
Okay.
Like,
Okay.
tucked in
See. I thought the same fucking shit.
I was like, how the hell did you get your car in there if you don't live there? Like, the way it was angled.
Yeah. That they had one little picture that he drew on the refrigerator. So
Mhm.
tell me that first grade picture lasted 20 years. You know what I'm saying?
First of all, why they had Tay Diggs try to play a younger version of himself? Did you just put on a baggy jacket and a hat?
And some glass. Oh man.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's my
Yeah, this
thought. This is my thought on this movie. You tell me.
okay.
It sounds like the director, when he wrote the movie, he had some cool things he wanted these characters to say. Like, oh, this will sound real good. This will
Mhm.
sound, and then kind of like put those in, and then just kind of wrote a movie around it.
I thought I just got done watching the news about George Floyd and everything else, so just like I'm gonna make a movie.
Yeah,
And
but some of the stuff that people would say sound like some shit that like it sounds like they would be cool quotes. I forget. I didn't write any down,
mm,
but I forget. Like when they were at the courthouse or the police station and they run into the guy that shot the son.
mhm.
He goes, "Oh, well, there's two of us now. It's like a standoff and shit like that." Like it was the way they were talking. It sounded like, oh, he just. If I read it in a book, yeah, it would sound cool, but people don't actually talk like that.
Yeah.
You know? First of all, did you know the other cop, the other white cop, is Chris Hemsworth's brother, Luke?
For real?
Mm-hmm. You don't
No,
look like him.
no, not at all. Because he got another brother. Is it Liam or something like that?
Yeah, Liam Hemsworth. He's the one that
Mhm.
was like married to Miley Cyrus and shit.
Because they look like each other,
Yeah,
favor each other. So I
yeah.
guess this one, the milkman must have had, making special deliveries.
This is this and that's Saran right there.
It's Jalen. Oh man.
Okay, so okay, what about how Tay Diggs went about this? Because first he was trying to, clearly he knew like his son, hey, my son didn't do shit,
Hmm.
right? And then he's trying to, work through it legally.
Yeah.
Like how, like as a judge, that's what you gotta do, right? Like you gotta,
I mean, when you know the law, then I mean, one thing I've learned in life, there's always a loophole somewhere. You just gotta find it.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So as a judge, I mean, to my knowledge, most judges start off as lawyers first.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So you gotta know law libraries and how to spin shit, word your words properly, all that kind of stuff and everything else like that. So yeah, I mean, yeah, hidden the law, just go about it legally and do it the right way.
Yeah.
And but at the same time, what did his wife say? You're defending the people you work for, or some shit like that.
You're defending the people that work for you.
Yeah.
Or you work for no, or you work for the same people that killed. I don't know. It was something where it's like it made it sound like he was beholden to the cops,
Hmm.
and it shouldn't it be the other way around? The cops should be
Yeah.
beholden to him.
Yeah.
Listen, there was a lot of like random little tidbits that like I was trying to get into the movie, and then something
Hmm.
would happen, and it would pull me off. Like, why the hell
Excuse
these
me.
motherfuckers deliver the shot up car to his house? Like, shouldn't it be in evidence,
Oh,
right?
okay. I thought, excuse me. I totally missed that part. 'Cause I thought the car was being repossessed.
Nah, he did that scene and he's like standing by the door looking out. It's a cool shot. It's like a silhouette shot.
Yeah.
They dropping the car off. I'm like, that's evidence. What are you doing?
You know, I was totally spaced out because I could have sworn when I got the idea that he was like quitting his job and everything,
Mhm.
that they would come to get the car because he couldn't afford it no more.
Oh shit.
Oh
Hold
man.
on. Hold on. When they found his son, right?
Yeah.
The mom got there. That was like the most unrealistic reaction to find out your kid dead.
Oh God. Okay. She was sitting in the hallway. He walked in the room to verify the body, right?
No. She was at the crime scene and she's walking into the crime scene and the cop tries to stop her. But she
Yeah.
a cop. What are you doing?
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And she
Yeah.
walks up, she goes, and she looks at the face, waits like 10 seconds, and just goes, no. I was like, what's that?
That is not my son.
And the guy comes over, hey, it's okay. She's like, no, get away.
Oh man.
Oh
Oh
shit.
gosh.
What would you do
Yeah.
if you were in a position of power and something a family tragedy happened, like something not necessarily this, but just something happened where you could tell like a family member was wronged, but you're in a position of like
That's the wrong
behind
question to ask me.
you work into the law, like that's your job. Do you try your best to go about it, legally, or do you pull a Chris Brown like he did in the movie?
That's the wrong question to ask me.
I'm saying,
Because I'm a political ground, but at the same time, I'm gonna try to go legal about it first. But
yeah,
one thing I learned from watching Training Day, it ain't what you know, it's what you can prove.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Sometimes money talks. You just gotta know the right people. You know
I
what I'm
bet.
saying?
Yeah, I'm sure, but I'm saying like, I don't know. I think the idea of vigilante justice sounds cool.
Hmm.
Taking the law into your own hands, and 9 out of 10 times, the average person will agree with the vigilante. A lot of times, somebody does something to your daughter, you go fuck them up. Ain't
Hmm.
nobody gonna take the side of the person that messed up the daughter.
Yeah.
But yeah, I know he fucking put him in the hospital, damn near killed him, but like I'd have did the same shit.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I feel like I was in certain ways. I feel like taking the law into your own hands sounds good until everybody starts taking the law into their own hands.
Yeah. I mean, because it ain't for everybody. But if we could jump subjects real quick, you know what tripped me out?
What?
how they have the same gun at two different crime scenes?
Yeah.
And the cop clearly says that's his gun.
Hmm.
Did you catch it? Did you catch that, or am I
Yeah,
tripping?
yeah, yeah. So
Okay,
yeah, why isn't it in evidence?
yeah,
You got a fucking case from before.
hmm
That's what I'm saying.
yeah.
Like, I think they tried to like link this, and they try to like, oh, it's this big conspiracy thing. You know, the cops are conspiring against the people, kind of thing. But it just wasn't executed, or it was somebody didn't do their due diligence on that script.
Nah, nah. But yeah, back to what you were saying about, I guess, I mean, you do want to go the legal route. You want to try to go, I guess, the best way possible to
Mhm.
protect yourself. But sometimes, you got to go the other route.
No, I get it. I get it. But what happens when everybody starts going the other route? Because clearly going the other route, I don't know like, okay, what is justice? Is justice the other person getting what's coming to them?
I mean, whatever helps you sleep better at night. That's my opinion.
Pint of ice cream?
Butter
That's justice.
pecan. You know what I'm saying?
No, in your case, it's no sugar added vanilla. You eat the whole half gallon. I've seen
Nah,
right off the line.
I ate a whole lot of shit off the line.
Yeah.
Man.
But no,
Oh,
like I feel like, it's I get it. Like you might get the justice you want. You're
mhm.
going the vigilante route, but like if everybody starts going about that way, that's when everything devolves into chaos. That's how you get the Wild West.
Oh, definitely. But I also feel like if you're gonna go that route, then be ready for whatever could come with it. And even so, I don't even think that was sold right in the movie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because they go hunting down the cop. Hold on. Help me remember real quick. Because another cop goes picks the cop up, right?
Mhm.
He said, "You got to come with us because your partner just got shot." And then how do Tay Diggs and George Lopez find them? They drive right by him, all right?
Yeah. They're
And
driving by
then
and they see him and so they turn around. First
mhm,
they whip the car around
yeah,
and they're chasing. And I'm thinking that car is in like a regular, like a police car, but not. He's in a fucking little like Chevy, some
it's
random little
something.
Chevy.
But then they get into some little chase and they run him off the road
Yeah,
and got him in the middle of the street with his on his knees and his hands up.
yeah. It's I don't. It's like I feel like no one faced any consequences in this movie.
Mm,
They died. Everybody died.
hmm
But like one of the things I didn't like about the movie, well, there's a lot of things, but one of the things that really didn't sit right with me is like, okay, when they take matters into their own hands, like they're going after these cops and they're just mowing down other cops. Like these other
Yeah.
cops are just doing their job. Hey,
hmm
we got motherfuckers running around. You're supposed to be a judge.
hmm
You're just okay with just killing every cop now. And then the mom just ain't. When they tell her husband died, she was just like, yeah. I told him to go. I told him to go do what was necessary for my son.
Which you talk about Tay
The
Diggs
Asian
wife?
lady, the Asian
Okay.
lady. When they called her, she was just like she
Oh
didn't
yeah, okay,
react at all.
yeah,
Like
yeah,
your husband just died.
yeah. Yeah.
Your guy you've been with since fucking high school
hmm
died. You're just like, she's
Yeah,
like,
he went on like a champ. Okay.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, she essentially told him, "Hey, go kill someone."
I mean, kind of, but she was just like, what she say? Like you're limiting yourself. I used to know you to like
You,
basically to go out
get
there
shit
and
done.
get it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like nothing's ever stopped you. What's stopping you now?
Exactly. She's like, hey man, go get some justice for our son because your cops ain't gonna fucking the law ain't behind them.
So you would go do that shit yourself. Shit.
Exactly. She quit her job. She's not a cop no more. She can go do it.
Yeah. Excuse me.
Like, yeah, I'm quitting my job. You gonna quit your job too? He's like, I can't.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, yeah, what happens? What do you do in that situation? Do you really just try and just take matters into your own hands, or do you exhaust every route you can? Because what was he trying to do? He was trying to get George Lopez to sue the county or the city,
Mhm.
right?
He wanted him to help sue the county together because I guess they have a better chance of winning
Yeah,
since both the cases matched up and same murder weapon, everything else. Come on now.
yeah, yeah.
But I mean, I get that part of it. Um, but
Hold on. Beginning of the movie, when you're introduced to the cops, right?
uh,
Was it just me, or that cop ain't never smoked a cigar in his life? With the fake smoke, I was like, "What's going on?" He went. He went.
oh man,
I was like, "Oh shit!" I was like, I rewinded it like 3 times. I was like, something's wrong right now. I'm watching, like, oh no, that's fake smoke, and he clearly, yeah,
you was watching a whole lot deeper than I was. Like I said, it was interesting. It had my attention. Like, okay, especially like I said, the lineup. Like, okay, like what was John Cusack's purpose?
yeah, yeah,
Like,
because he was running around there like Jason Bourne. I'm like,
yeah. And I thought he was an ex-cop at first,
yeah,
with just some connections, but then to find out he's still on the force on some sneak shit. You know what I'm saying?
bro, he walked into the evidence room. And they're like, detective, you can't go in there. You can't go in there, jerk.
Yeah. Oh man.
Oh shit.
Uh,
Bro, how'd you find this movie? Like, did you just see the cover?
mhm.
Oh,
And I'm not gonna lie, I saw the cover and then I watched the trailer.
okay.
And like I said, I thought it was gonna be a decent movie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And I feel like it could have been a decent movie of just executed differently, a
yeah,
whole lot differently, 100% differently.
yeah. Well, I like the idea of the cops accidentally killing someone who's connected.
Hmm.
You know, like a kid who was going to the fucking police academy,
Hmm.
and the dad's a fucking judge and all this shit. Like, so I like that kind of play, but it kind of just didn't develop to the point where I didn't even think the whole judge thing. The fuck is going on out here?
You can't say some shit, somebody died outside or something.
I don't know. Racism's out of control. So
You do live in Florida.
uh,
Just saying.
yeah. Oh, no, we just had fucking hurricanes, so I think everybody's just dealing with that shit.
Uh,
But no, like I like the idea of taking someone who's connected
mhm.
and who's in law enforcement, having to deal with crooked cops or
Yeah.
what they were trying to sell off as crooked cops, where it didn't really come across like crooked cops. It just came across like cops that made a mistake.
See, and that's where my conflict was because you could clearly see they made a mistake and then tried to cover it up.
Mm-hmm.
But then when you add George Lopez's story to it, then it's like a crooked cop.
Yeah.
But it's like, okay, well, what are they? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because one's clearly suffering PTSD. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like he can't do shit. He's at home just trying to figure out life. The other one's trying to just get his pension and retire.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I had better hopes for the movie.
Yeah. It's because it was like, I don't know. He wasn't even the one that shot. Like the kid that yelled "gun" is the one. Like the other guy is the one that got fired, not the kid that yelled "gun." I don't know. It was just like the racist is the one that got fired.
Mhm.
He didn't get fired because they said they weren't going to press charges against the cops.
Mhm.
I was like, but I thought he got fired. So what's going on right now?
No, I don't think he got fired. But I know and they did press charges, and they was trying to protect them because that's when they offered Tay Diggs, I guess, the money or whatever when he went and sat with the mayor and
Yeah.
the other board members or whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I don't know.
Yeah. Yes.
I watched it, but it's yeah. No, we've seen much worse, so I can't talk a whole lot of shit about it. But I can say I expected more from the lineup that was in the movie.
Okay, but so how does a movie like this get made?
Bored or broke, one of the two.
So you think it was like, oh, a friend of a friend? Like, I wrote this script. I got this thing. Okay, I'm a sign on and star, and then I don't know.
Bored or broke, one of the two.
I feel like in order to make this movie, it's a lot of friends, like friends hanging out with friends doing friend shit.
Hmm.
Because I feel like if it actually went through a studio system or like people had to actually go over the script and look at it, they would have
Hmm.
seen the plot holes a long time ago,
Hmm.
right?
Yeah.
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 I don't know,
Hmm.
man.
I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. I thought it was gonna be good. Not bad.
I mean, if you want to watch a movie that just makes you like you boggle your mind and like, hey, like who made this decision? Hold on. It was let's see, yeah, I got the slap. He's been a judge for 10 years for some reason, but like his kid only grew like 12 years. So how
Yeah.
the hell is he, been a judge for that long? Uh, when the mom sent the voicemail,
Oh, the picture, the video recording or whatever. I told you
and
this is the first day of the rest of your life.
bro, I was like, is she reading cue cards off the camera? Because she's not even looking. She's like,
Your eyes were moving, weren't they?
like,
She was trying to, oh man.
oh shit. Yeah, I don't
Yeah. Yeah.
know.
I don't know.
How do you know,
I don't know.
I wish a movie like this had made it into this has been like okay, so how does a movie like this not make it? But then how does a movie like Cocaine Bear make it into theaters? Is Cocaine Bear because it's so ridiculous,
I don't even want to talk about that shit, but
you
keep
already know
going.
what it's coming?
Keep going.
No, but I'm
'Cause,
saying you say if you hear the name Cocaine Bear,
yeah.
you automatically like, all right, like just not take this shit seriously.
No, of course not. How to make it into the theaters? Shit. And what you know, who you know, I guess. Shit.
Mm.
O'Shea Jackson Jr.
No, but Cocaine Bear made money. I think it was shot for like, say like 10, 15 mil. I don't know why.
Really?
Yeah, I think it was shot for that much, but it made like 30 or 40 mil in theaters. So it made a decent amount back.
Okay.
I bet you BLM saw this movie. Was like, hey man, you don't put this out. You're gonna set us back.
Yeah.
You're gonna set the
Yeah.
whole struggle back, bro.
Man. But see, that's what's so fucked up because Cocaine Bear, like just looking at the title in the
Mhm.
preview, it's like, why am I gonna, I'm not gonna watch this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like
Why not?
that should go straight to DVD.
No,
And then you
because
look at this title in this lineup, like, oh, it might be a dope movie in the movie theater. You know what I'm saying? And just nah.
dude, for some reason, the whole movie I kept watching. Every time Tay Diggs had a gun, I kept hearing, "Put your hands on the pavement." I don't know why. You ever seen Blue Streak
Yeah.
when fucking Martin's trying to fucking arrest Dave Chappelle in the store? Is put your hands on the pavement. There is no pavement.
Uh,
Put them on the oodles and noodles.
oh man.
Oh shit. Yeah, George Lopez did good. I think he did good in the movie. The fucking
And yeah, that's what I'm, like if like the movie still like how do I put this?
I think other
Just
than
make the story add up more
Mhm.
and maybe change a few actors. But I feel like George Lopez plays his character like to
yeah,
the point.
I think
You know what I'm saying?
George Lopez, Tay Diggs, the cops. I think if they had better motivation, yeah, it would have been fine.
Mhm.
Honestly, just change the mom. Sorry, Asians, just change the mom.
Racists get your own kind.
I'm just saying, you're not. I don't believe for one second that you've been dating this guy or you've been with this guy since high school.
Mm,
I just don't.
yeah.
There's nothing about that relationship that made you go, yeah, they're in love. Like at any point in the movie.
Mm, yeah.
Even the scene when they was when he had the fucking Chinese food and they
Hmm.
started dancing. I'm like, why are they doing this scene right now? They should have been doing that right before they found out that their son died.
Mm. Or I guess trying to rekindle their love. I don't know. Shit. I don't know.
Okay, so
Mr.
but like,
Chen's wife needed to be somebody different.
do you think they made this movie because like I feel like the director might have just had feelings about like police brutality and killing whatever, and he had like quotes that he would have loved to say in regards to that whole thing, that whole aspect, and he just decided, okay, I'm gonna write a movie about this.
I actually do. I actually think that it had like some deeper meaning to it when the movie was written
Yeah.
about police brutality and racism and everything else like that.
Mhm.
And then even with the judicial system, and
Yeah.
you know, because I do find one significant part in the movie where I don't know who she is, but she's talking to Tay Diggs, and she was told to take a plea, I guess, to save herself at that time.
Yeah.
But didn't know where that plea came with, being the felon and can't vote and can't do this and can't get a job. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I thought that part of it was a certificate of just not knowing the whole judicial system in
Yeah.
general.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So she was saying when she was in high school, she was on a ride, in a ride with some friends in a stolen car,
Hmm.
and then they got caught, so she got a felony on her. So she got a college education and all this stuff, but she can't get a job. She can't do all this stuff because of this mistake she made when she was 17.
Yeah. But she was told by the lawyer to take the plea.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So being young and just not knowing any better,
Yeah.
I mean, this is what you practice. You know what I'm saying? As a lawyer, so you're gonna listen to him.
Yeah.
But she was like, I didn't know that plea came with not having this, and this. So
do you think in that sense, do you think the lawyer is wrong for telling them to take a plea?
yeah, I
Why?
mean, I don't know the severity of. I mean, it's a movie, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Of being in a stolen car,
Yeah.
But just in general, if you just really don't know any better, you know what I'm saying, and you got a lawyer, a public defender, whatever, like you're paying for them to protect you.
Yeah.
And if they're not doing their job, but you don't know any better,
Yeah.
it backfires on you. You know what I'm saying?
Well, okay. Have you ever seen The Lincoln Lawyer?
Yes.
All right, so there's a scene in The Lincoln Lawyer where Michael Pena is trying to tell him like he didn't kill the girl, like he was with her, he slept with her, but he didn't kill her, he left her, and then Matthew McConaughey saying like, yeah, he goes, take the plea, like I can't prove that you did this, I can't prove that you're innocent, like all the evidence is pointing towards you, man, like I can't prove it, so I'm telling you to take a plea because I can't win this case based off everything that they're giving me right now.
Yeah.
So in that sense, it's like, I guess maybe as the victim, you can look at that and be like, man, this motherfucker screwed me over because they told me to take a plea. But like, I'm just playing devil's advocate. Maybe if you're a lawyer, you're like, it could be a lot worse because I can't prove what you need me to prove.
Gotcha.
And I feel like that's a hard position to be in when you have someone's life in your hand and you're like, what's the lesser of two evils? When you know the person, especially if they're innocent, it's like, yo, but I didn't do shit. What do you mean, like, I will accept the lesser of two evils? I shouldn't be accepting any evil. I didn't do shit.
Yeah.
So
I mean, look, I don't know. Especially this day and age, who was it? I once was watching Shark Tank, and I believe what's his name? The black dude that did Fubu.
see, in my head, I was just thinking, oh, it's probably Damon John, the dude, the Fubu dude.
Not because he said something. He said, in this day and age, there's too much knowledge at our fingertips with our cell phones.
Yeah.
So if you don't know something, then that's back on you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So even though this is a movie, just looking into everyday society we go through as regular human beings, you might not know everything because obviously you're not going to know everything.
Yeah.
But you can find out a whole lot on your own if you just choose to go look for it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so this is completely off subject, but this is just based off what you just said. Because I had this conversation the other day. Do you think because we have the internet on our phones and we have quick access to it, that, do you think that it makes people feel like they're smarter than they actually are? Because and the reason why I say that, I think because people have quick access to information, it makes them feel like they're smart. But in actuality, it's not here. They don't have anything up here. They're going and verifying and looking things up. So people can spout and talk as if they're the smartest person in the world because, if I can just go on my phone and verify it. versus actually being smart and being like, no, I can rattle this shit off because I know what I'm talking about.
I mean, in some cases, yeah, some people, I do feel like some people might feel smarter because it's at their fingertips.
Mhm.
But that's like me as a truck driver and you as a costume designer.
Yep.
Like you could look online and probably take a couple classes and go through some simulators and learn how to drive a truck, so to speak.
Yeah.
So I can get some needle and thread and watch the tutorials and figure out how to sew.
Yeah.
But it's not my profession. It's not your profession. So how am I going to tell you how to do your job?
Okay, but it's not a sense of telling someone how to do their job. It's if someone can look at your job and just be
Mhm.
like, yeah, that's easy. I drive all the time. That's easy. Someone looking at me, yeah, like I know how to sew. Like that's easy. Like I can do like, oh, I just do this. Hey, I've seen it. I've seen it on YouTube. I could do it.
See what I'm saying?
But then they actually go to do it, and then they're like, it's actually a lot more complicated, than what it is. And
Mhm.
I feel like a phone, the phone and all the information there, it makes people make decisions based. How do I say this? It makes people make decisions thinking they're smarter about a certain thing than they actually are.
Mm.
You know?
I believe that. I can see that and I believe it.
Yeah. Like if I go read some shit on the line, then I might go sign up for something thinking like, okay, I know what I'm talking about. But you don't actually know.
Mhm.
You just read some shit.
Yeah.
You don't have the actual experience and the know how to actually do what you're signing up for.
And if you think about it, Google and everything is only going to tell you the basic parts of it.
Mhm.
Like I'm not going to lie, I actually tried to study law when I was in college. And the amount of books and shit that you got to read, fuck that. Look, I'm so serious. When I saw them fucking words and pages and numbers and expeditiously and all kinds of shit, no, 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 no.
Like, hey, Judge, where's C spot goes to court? I need that one.
For real, break this shit down, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
No, I feel like I feel like the phone is, a double-edged sword. It's access. Like
mhm,
anything you need to know or learn, it's right there. But at the same time, because it's right there, people don't have to keep it up here in their head. They
mm,
take everything out. When you were little, how many phone numbers did you remember?
shit, all of them.
Exactly. Now,
I
like
remember
three.
like three. Yeah, I'm gonna say three.
Yeah. But by the same token, I feel like it's simultaneously a good thing because, like, yeah, I don't need to keep those numbers up here anymore because I have something in my hand that can hold it for me. So let
Mhm,
me take it out of my brain and put it in there so that I should be able to fill my brain with some shit that I actually need. Because I don't
mm.
think people are doing that. They just TikToking it and shit.
Yeah, true.
You know?
Yeah.
What's the last bit of information that you took in that made you go, oh shit? Like made you feel like you actually learned something? Wipe twice?
I was gonna say HIV is not curable. Oh,
Uh,
oh shit. Uh, made you stop and think twice.
well, it
Hmm.
just made you no, it just made you feel I actually learned something. It's
Hmm.
this is a piece of information or knowledge that like I can actually keep with me and use on not on a semi-regular basis.
I feel like there was something recently, but I can't. This sounds crazy, so because I can't remember at the moment.
Mhm.
But I feel like there was something. I was in a conversation recently that something was said to me, and it made me like stop and think for a second. Huh, okay, but I can't figure out what it was. I can't remember what it was.
Okay, so for me, I think the
Hmm.
biggest thing that I use pretty much on an everyday basis is you're not really hungry. It's just a signal of habit.
Hmm.
Like most of the time when people say they're hungry, they're not
Hmm.
actually hungry. Your body's just used to getting food at a certain time,
Mm.
you know. But
Okay.
realistically, if you have body fat on you, your body has fuel. It has food to eat. So you're not
Hmm.
actually hungry. You're so used to getting food at 3 o'clock every day, that all of a sudden your body goes, oh, it's 3 o'clock. It's time to get food again.
Yeah.
So that's what a hunger signal is, you know?
Hmm.
So
Interesting.
I use that as basically that when I get hungry, I'm just like, oh no, it's just, let me get some water. Let me get some black coffee. Something that's not going to affect me much
Hmm.
and go on about my day until I can actually get something substantial. So I don't sit there and reach for, pork chops or like fast food and
Look,
stuff on the.
I ain't gonna talk shit about you right now, but
Oh yeah, no. Hold on. This is it's the angle of the chair. The angle of the chair. But at the same
I
time, your
was go-
boy's a little plump. Your boy's a little plump.
oh man.
Motherfucker.
Oh man.
I know what causes the hunger signals. I ain't say I ain't fucking abiding by them.
Oh, okay, there you go.
Yeah.
But say I saw you scrapped out a whole fucking ice cream patch. Or
Mhm.
shit.
Yeah, the
Fucking
fucking the turtle pie.
whatever the fuck that shit was huge.
Yeah, exactly. Because hunger called and I answered.
Oh
Exactly
man.
what that's like with your fat ass.
Ugh.
I'm just put this and this, and it was good.
Yeah, no, that's the drunk food.
Yeah,
It do be good though.
what's the last Chris Brown meal you put together?
Oh gosh. I actually cooked last night. But
Bro,
it
2 or 3 minutes. Beep beep beep.
oh no, that was when I heated leftovers.
Yeah.
Because I mixed leftovers with but what I cooked, I did some pork loin and some peas. I actually cooked those, but then I heated up the rice and the corn and actually had two types of rice, mixed rice and white rice. Yeah. Rice is good. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I love rice.
I know.
I don't eat it as often as I want to, but I love rice. Last night I just bought a rotisserie chicken.
Oh, okay. You know what? I made I made my wife a breakfast sandwich. Okay.
Okay, I
And it was
want to hear this ghetto ass
nah,
breakfast
nah,
sound like.
because she ate it and she's picky as hell when it comes to eating.
Mhm.
But she ate it. I said, see, you like one of my crazy ass concoctions. Because, it was just turkey,
Yeah.
bacon, egg, and cheese. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Mhm.
But for her it was the texture. So I had to make the bacon extra crispy
Yeah.
because the turkey was regular sliced turkey from the deli. You know
Mhm.
what I'm saying? Fried up a little bit of bacon grease, put in the bread with some mayo, then let the bacon get extra crispy, put it on top, let the egg, get the runny yolk in it,
Yeah.
cheese, mayo. Yeah.
So she doesn't like mushy textures, or does she not like soft bacon?
Still nice soft bacon.
Okay, I get it. Yeah, sometimes because for some people when they bite into soft bacon, they just think instinctually I'm biting into fat.
I like the fat.
I do too. I don't mind it, but for some people when you bite into it, it's like biting into like a steak and you bite into the fat. Like if it's
That's
not
the best
crispy,
part. That's the
yeah,
best
I
part.
know,
Oh
I
god, that's the
know,
best part.
I know.
All that flavor, the juice. It just
Bro, you gonna
leaks all
start
into you.
drooling.
It leaks all into it just leaks all into your mouth.
uh, Man, you need to get down here so we can go to that Chinese restaurant with the fucking deep fried chitlins,
Yeah, I definitely gotta try that.
bro.
I gotta try
I
that.
went I went to one I want to say in Edmonton or Calgary, and I ordered some deep fried chitlins at the dim sum place. And this is what you expect deep fried chitlins to taste like. And I was just like, this one's. I ate the whole thing, but it was one of those ones where it's like, yeah, this is what people expect, so that's why it turns them off.
You see, you know what? I don't know if I have any expectation of what deep fried chicken should taste like.
You ever had a tripa taco?
Who? People?
Tripa,
Oh
tripa.
yeah.
There you go.
But
I mean, lengua is delicious, but tripa is my favorite.
really?
Depending on how they make it.
Oh,
Sometimes
but
like
they gotta make it because if it ain't crispy enough, then nah.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah. But that's
But
essentially a deep fried chitlin.
mm,
So
just beef. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, man. Final thoughts on River Runs Red.
That river ran black. Oh man. Now, oh gosh. Yeah.
I want to know what was going through their minds when, like, the premiere, when you watch it, all right, it's all edited. We're all gonna watch this. And they watch, everybody's like, shit. Take my name off the cast list, please.
Like, where's the bar at? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, final thoughts. I can't even see it as a good Friday night movie. It's I don't really say this much, but I think it was a waste of time because it could have been so much better.
Okay, and you know what? I think for the first time, I'm probably gonna agree with you, and only because there's some decent ideas behind it,
Mhm.
but the execution, in my opinion, is so bad that it pulls you right out the movie. You don't even have time to think about this stuff. You're like, well, why did they do this? Well, why did they do this? Well, why is she doing that? Like, why? How come they've been in love since they was in high school, but they can't even hug correctly? He was hugging the secretary. I was like, what's going on?
Yeah. Speaking of the secretary, the marriage secretary looked like she was oh gosh.
Well, she didn't know how to walk in heels.
Like that, or just like trying to be like the boss lady, but not really at the same time.
Yeah. I was like, she walked in. I was like, man, she looked uncomfortable as shit. What's
Man.
going on? And then
It was like,
the mayor walked in all cool, like, hey, what's going on? Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, shouldn't y'all have already been there? Shouldn't Tay Diggs, have been the one that showed up late? And not oh.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wish I could say more positive stuff about the movie, but no, I think I just let down because of the cast that was in it, and then like you said, how it was executed.
Yeah. Listen, if you want to laugh, if you want to watch this movie and just laugh at like some of the decisions that were made for this movie. So here's the thing: some of the action when it was shot, I was like, okay, I think maybe the director might have be able to shoot some action, but maybe let someone else write the script. You shoot the movie, maybe. I don't know. Some of the fight scenes, like, did you notice that when the cowboy dude was in his house by himself when Tay Diggs and George Lopez were coming up to it, and like he was watching MMA, right? So first of all, he's watching MMA.
Okay, I know where you're going with this. I peeped it too, but keep going.
No, so he's watching MMA, so that shows off that, like, okay, he's into MMA, so maybe he knows how to fight. But you notice that in the video, the dude's just taking off his jacket, but all you hear is ha, all this fighting in the background. I'm like, he's not fighting; he's just taking his jacket off.
I was looking at the video like whoever edited this
put that in last minute.
They replayed it like 3 times. Like every time they cut the camera, he takes off his jacket again. They cut the camera, taking the jacket again. I was like, we already seen this.
Yeah, but if you listen to the sound, you hear fighting going on. But it sounds like a video game fighting. It doesn't sound like actual like MMA fighting. But I'm like, oh, they just probably thought like, okay, let's get some MMA sound to put them in the background, but it don't match up to the video.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
All right. Well, that's your latest episode of Sarat and Chris's Movie Therapy Podcast. Once again, it is your boy Sarat, aka Makazi.
And your boy Chris Brown, aka Red 4 Delta. Sorry about that movie choice.
Go watch it. Seriously, go watch it. It'll make you laugh. It'll make you laugh.
Oh man. You're gonna do too much thinking about it.
I'm a warrior.